Drain that swamp.
Drain that swamp, right.
Here's Georgia too.
No, I'd say about 100.
Bad. Great. So great. So great. So great. It's a great day.
Wow, that.
It's a great day.
How you doing?
Oh, nice. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Awesome. So glad that you guys are here today. Yes. It's a beautiful day today, too. Yes. Yes.
Why and liberal start with the same letter?
How you doing?
Yeah. You need that hat. You need that hat.
No, I have my hat.
Put it back.
I'm good.
I call him the devil crowd.
Sure.
Forget the rhino.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody be quiet. We're getting ready to start.
Everybody move up this way.
Everybody move up. Up. Up this way.
Let her stand right where you are. Come on up here.
Right here.
Debbie, take it.
Everybody move up.
Now I have something to lean on. All right. Let me see the CNN logo behind the signs, please. Move the signs over there. To the side. Tea Party Express guy. Move over this way a little bit. You're blocking the CNN logo. Move over.
Yeah, we want to see that. We want to put that right on. So what is he doing? What do you want to do here?
Jason, I want the signs all the way to the logo.
Okay, if you have a sign, don't hold it up. We want to see the logo.
The CNN as well, just where it's right over here. You just step to the side a little bit. Yeah.
All right. We'll see it. Just move over the side. Hold on. Come here.
Yes.
So, thank you.
Where does it make it though? I can do it. I want to start out.
Who else you want to interview? Anybody else here that's like the person that brought in a bus of people and all?
Yeah, I'm trying to clear it out, and I'm just trying to come not too high in front of the CNN logo. You want to get that logo, right? Okay.
As long as it's not totally black.
You want that hat?
Yeah, you can't change it now.
Not that makeup
Exactly.
hat.
No. Especially that hat.
You look wonderful.
That's what I'm saying. And then we can kind of just trying to get some of that CNN.
That's right. You got to get CNN.
Everybody stand by. The rally's about to begin. Looks like we have over 100 people packed in on the sidewalk here in front of CNN headquarters in Atlanta.
Joe, where's Joe?
This is Main Street Patriots reporting.
Joe!
The Trump bus just dropped off a lot of people. And we're filling in the sidewalk up to the boundary line here right in front of CNN headquarters in downtown Atlanta. It's a big film shoot right across the street. We don't know what movie it is, but we got quite a production here in front of CNN headquarters in Atlanta. Please stand by.
I should have brought cards for the website.
We are awaiting the hostess of the event, Debbie Dooley, with Main Street Patriots. She'll give everybody watching a rundown of what's going on. Hey, move the sign that way a little bit so we're not blocking the logo. So move it that way. No, hey, I tell you what. Hey, that's right there, to the left is good.
You want to move it that way?
Yeah, one end here, one end there.
Hey, look, no one end. No, whoa.
Hey guys, over here with that CNN sign,
From
over
one end
here.
where I'm standing, you
Go
said.
back.
That's it.
One end where I'm standing. The left side.
Which one? The CNN
Oh,
sign?
I'm not the cameraman. I'm just the
Okay.
director.
Hey, watch your head. You want to bring the sign in right over here? Tell them we're going to bring it.
You come here.
I got it. Here, you can let go. I got it. Here, let go. I got it.
Right now, the attendees are trying to get the
We're going
base,
to bring it in.
get the area staged with signage.
So look, where do you want
It's
this
very,
one?
very crowded. Just one end there and one end there. Just off to this. There you go. Here. Park your end right next to the guy with the camouflage cap. And hold it up high. Hold it up high. Hold it up. Hold it up high. Debbie, you ready to go? All right, and now the leader of this event, Debbie Dooley.
Hey, well, I'm very excited about this event. We had patriots from all over show up to show support for the president, to premiere our red hats. Everybody that supports the president. Let's hear Trump, 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 Trump. This is a tremendous crowd, and we're here to show. You can see they love our president, and we're here to show that we support our president. We love these red MAGA hats, as you can see. We are folks from every walk of life. We're peaceful, we're Trump-loving, that we care about America. We support President Trump, not fake news, CNN. And that's why we're out in front of CNN Center. You can see these signs. People are upset because we think our president's getting a raw deal. We're here showing support for one of the greatest presidents this nation has ever known. And so this is a great, diverse crowd. We're peaceful, we're law-abiding, and we love our country. And we love our president. We were so proud that he's securing our borders by declaring a national emergency yesterday. Build that wall! 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 Okay, and I was very surprised at this crowd. We got here, and it is a huge crowd. And I think folks just want to show support of the president. Now, I'm going to turn this over to this young lady, and she is going to sing for us, and I'm going to let her introduce herself and give you her information in case you want to contact her.
Oh, awesome.
Hello, my name is Paulette Smith, and I love my president. I also have songs on cdbaby.com, and one of my latest songs is Trump 2020, Leave My President Alone. Did you hear that? I said, leave him alone!
One more time.
Hey, my song on cdbaby.com is Trump 2020, 2020, Leave My President Alone.
Yeah, sing it.
Come on. You want me to sing a bar? Okay.
Yeah,
Leave my president alone. Leave him alone. Leave my president alone. Leave him alone. Stop your silly mess. Pick up a book and pass a test. Leave my president alone. Yeah. Study your history. So right now, I'm going to sing the national anthem. Okay. Everybody ready? Ready.
National anthem. Take your hats off.
Yeah.
National anthem.
Hats off. National anthem.
Ready. Oh, say, can you see by dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last streaming, who bore stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, saved us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the
Now, I'm going to interview some more people so you can see this are people from every waltz of life. And just for the record, the CNN security guards are always exceptionally nice to us. And we're law-abiding, we're mindful and respectful of their private property. And we make sure we're staying off of their private property because we're law-abiding citizens. I'm going to introduce you to this young man here, and he can introduce himself and talk about why he supports Donald Trump.
Yes, how you doing? Good afternoon, the American people. My name is Francisco Yelamo, and I'm a native from Venezuela and a U.S. citizen too since 1977. And the reason I'm holding this flag because thanks to Trump, ever since he's got in power, Mr. Mike Pence, we have got rid of socialism in Latin America, from Argentina to Brazil to Colombia, now in Venezuela, and pretty soon we'll go Nicaragua, Mexico, and Cuba, which Cuba is the mastermind of all this socialism, including in the U.S. So my word to the socialists here, if you guys want to be socialists in the U.S., as Donald Trump says, you have no room for it. Go to Cuba, or if you want to go to Venezuela for the little time has left as a socialist, and learn what the socialists do. This is a free country, and thanks to Trump, we have in Latin America free of socialism. To the point, socialism came attack me here in the U.S. And Superior Judge of Venezuela in exile wanted to come and testify here that everything that the socialists did in the U.S. against me, it was false. And judges here still sign an order against me. So we want to make sure no socialists here in the U.S. any further.
Yes.
Thank you, Trump. Forever, forever. And once we get Venezuela free, we're going to help you build a wall with lights, painted, you name it.
Whoa! Sonny, where's Sonny? I need you. I'm going to introduce you to another young lady, and I've got to go. I'm going to introduce you to another young lady, then I have to go do an interview, and she's going to tell you why she supports Donald Trump. And when you get through, if you would pass it to this young lady. Give your name and where you're from, what county you live in.
I'm Sunny Wong. I am coming here 31 years ago from China. I'm with Chinese Americans for Trump, and we have lots of Chinese Americans for Trump here to support Trump And then don't say minority not support Trump. I saw lots of minorities. We love Trump's policy. We love him to stick on his voice, stick on his promise. Promise made, promise kept. So we need to support him to build a wall. And communitism is not going to work. And we came from there. We know how bad it is. Okay, we don't want to go there, go that route. Okay, I just went to the border city, El Paso, 2 days ago. I saw the border, how bad it is. I mean, every day, even that has lots of war already, but it has lots of people from South Africa coming to the United States through those, somewhere is still no war there. So every day catch and release so many people, so many illegals there. So it's not going to work. Okay, let's all support Trump. We need to get him win on 2020. And to CNN, it sucks, and also the major medias. And we are not going to allow. We need to let people know. We need to work with our people, our communities. Let people to join our force. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Oh my God, yes, I love Chinese Americans. My name is Annette Davis Jackson, and I just finished running for state senate as a Republican, and I didn't win. But I have a message to Black America. Balance your power. You go 99% for the Democratic Party, and yet you have no economic development in your communities. That should say something to you, and particularly South DeKalb communities. They're voting 99% for the Democrats, once again with no economic development. This is a charge for the DeKalb delegation to say emphatically, not only balance your power, but stop the suppression of votes. The Republicans were lauded with the suppression of votes, but really the suppression of votes is on the Democratic side. We cannot suppress any more votes. Voting is definitely very important, but what the Republicans do very well under President Trump is they govern very well. Yes, President Trump needs to build the wall. Emphatically, yes. Yes, he needs to build commerce. Right now, we're sitting in the seat where Georgia is number one. You guys got to clap. Georgia's number one in business. You don't get you don't get to be number one in business for not doing business. And the last utopia I will say for Black America, you got to get in business. You got to move from the personal side of the tax code to the commercial side of the tax code. And we must clean up our communities. And it's not only the Black community, but it's all of our communities. We are Republican. My father was a Republican. My grandfather was a Republican. And I went to an historically Black college, Spelman College, liberal institution. I ran on the Republican ticket, but I got no accolades, but that is okay. We must turn liberalism on their side, and I must say to the LGBT community who's trying to kill our babies, I'm telling you to stop. Planned Parenthood, guess what? You're going to be out of business shortly because 800,000 babies, Black babies, white babies all around, and even in Venezuela and all the other countries, they're taking the day after pill. We must stop the demise of abortion in any country, right? Because that is population control. We want babies to be born, to flourish, to be the presidents, the lawyers, the doctors in America, because that's our gift. And I'll say to education. Education is so very important in America. Republicans have always lauded education. Education is the premier source of moving forward. Education is you need to clap for that. Yeah, you need to clap for that. Education is a premier source in America. However you get an education, my grandmother, she didn't go to college, but she was a seamstress, but she was a pillar of the community. She was an Eastern Star. Worthy matron, worthy patron. We come from a great heritage in America, and I'll tell you this. We're the land of the free and the home of the brave. I'm Annette Davis Jackson, and let me tell you, liberty means something. But I'll tell you this, freedom costs. If you think that you don't need to pay your taxes, you got to pay taxes because that develops the infrastructure of America. No longer will anybody take over the infrastructure of America because we're the sovereign United States of America. The sovereign, you can clap again. We're the sovereign. We're the sovereign United States of America. And guess what? We're the only ones who print money. You need to clap for that. We're the only ones who print money. So, in ending, I will say, we need to pray for our president. We need to pray for the leadership of our country. We need to pray for Black America because they're being programmed by the Democratic Party. And today, I'm saying, come out of her. I'm saying come out of listening to your emotion and understand that business rules, understand the community rules, understand that good schools make a difference. But really, as parents and as mothers, teach your children how to read. If you teach your children how to read, you'll be surprised what they will do. They won't be in the streets. And I'm going to denounce the streets. I'm going to denounce drugs in every single community. I'm going to denounce the opioid crisis that is tackling our seniors, which is sending them to expire. Our seniors are our wisdom. Clap for our seniors, because I'm a senior. Our seniors are our wisdom. And I'm going to give it back over to Debbie Dooley. But let me tell you, our president is the chief commander of the United States. Don't let anybody get that twisted. Trump is a chief. Trump.
Oh my God.
Okay, here I'm going to let this young lady and her daughter, this is a future American, future Republican, and I'm going to let them say a few words, and she can introduce herself and her little babies.
Hi, I'm Paulette, and this is my daughter Holly and my lovely dog Junior. And I am an ex-Democrat. I am gone from the party of death, the party of abortion, and the party of taking money from the drug cartels. We know they're taking money from the cartels. No one in their right mind would say we don't have issues at the border. We know. And we're here, and we need to be grassroots. I'm always in Facebook jail, but guess what? Mark Zuckerberg, thanks for putting me in Facebook jail, because now I'm getting involved locally. And that's what we all need to do.
Let's get a close-up of the... See, let's get a close-up of this little... See, even he loves Donald Trump.
He does. We need to get him a little Trump shirt.
We do.
And Holly's been to many rallies with me.
19.
She's been to 19 rallies.
How many?
19.
Do you like Donald Trump, Holly?
Yeah. Yes.
Good.
Everyone needs to take their kids to these events. It's so important.
Yes.
I've also met him.
Thank you. I'm going to let this young lady. Right here. Come over here. Jason! I'm calling Jason.
Candace, did you want to get up there?
Okay, I'm going to let this young lady tell you why she supports Donald Trump.
Hello, I'm Marcia Cox. I'm from Cherokee County, and I am the President's Team Chairwoman, and I invite everybody to join President's Team. We are here to help Donald Trump to win 2020. We really need your help. Listen, this is CNN has been saying too many lies. If you have been watching CNN for a while, as I used to believe them in the past, I found out so many lies, one and one, of saying why they are doing that, and they have an agenda. So be careful, think and go and find the truth, because the truth is our president has done more than any other president in history of United States. If you see what he has done in 2 years with all this opposition, is incredible. So please, please do your due diligence. Go after the truth, please. Don't believe CNN fake news. They are having an agenda. So please, this needs to be, everywhere. Don't trust CNN. So join us, President's team, and we are here for you, and thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, yes. There we go.
Hello. Beautiful day down here in Georgia. We're down here at the Communist News Network, who spreads nothing but lies. Nothing but lies. You've got to wake up, because the Common Core in these schools are destroying our kids. They're making them think alike, act alike, talk alike, walk off the cliff alike. Wake up, America, because Donald Trump is our last chance. We love America, and you have to wake up. Education, education, education. Ask. Don't just sit there and watch these communist news networks tell you lies after lies after lies after lies. I love America. I'm a veteran, and I'm going to do everything I can to save this country. And Donald J. Trump, the greatest president we've had in a long time, maybe ever, is doing a wonderful job. Wake up. Get out there. Find out what's going on, or you're going to lose this country. I believe that wholeheartedly, and I promise that I'm going to fight for it. I will be in the line if that's what it takes. Like I said, I'm a veteran. I'm not scared to do it, and I'm not scared to stand here in front of and call out the Communist News Network, who is destroying this country, and along with CNN, ABC, CBS, NBC, MSNBC, Headline News, all of them, socialists. Wake up, people. Wake up, America. Donald J. Trump is the savior of this country. And now with that, I said, God bless America, and God bless you.
Trump, 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 Trump. Okay, folks. I'm going to get this young man to say a few words, and we're going to start the march to the corner, okay?
The veteran, I want to thank all the veterans that are here with us today. Let's give a big hoorah. I'm wearing the tags of my father, who fought 3 tours of combat duty with the 82nd Airborne in Vietnam, along with a vial with his ashes. So even my father is here with me today. I'm doing what my father would want us to do, to stand up for America, as he did for 24 years for our country. Communist Network News should be labeled the propaganda mouthpiece of the new Communist Party. And I want to say, remember this, quote, and tattoo it to your brain. What we don't stand up against is what we're standing for. That means if we don't stand against the destruction of this nation, the murder of unborn lives, the attack on police officers, I served a short stint. My website, freedomfighterradio.com. We must defend. Just today, this morning, at 5 a.m., a veteran, a Trump supporter, and a police officer in Broward County called me that his partner was killed in the line of duty from a drunk driver on the streets in Broward County today. So I would like everybody to, you don't need to know his name. Remember, the men and women are out there trying to keep our streets safe. They back our president. A young man, he had a wife, her first child only 2 months away, and the father was killed this morning. So let's remember our police officers that keep us safe, okay? And remember, we don't need to lower our standards. We're going to show what American conservatism is. We've tolerated the intolerant. The attacks on us with the foul language that we've experienced clearly defines what they are and what we're not, because we love America, we love our president, and we will fight and die for it if necessary. Hopefully it will not come to that. But I vow I will be voting again for Trump 2020. And thank you, everybody, a big hand for Main Street Patriots and Deborah Dooley, who put this together.
Thank you. Would you like to say a word?
I'm a disabled veteran, by the way. I'm also a former cop. That was my wife, a legal immigrant from Brazil. This is the chair lady of the president's team. And let me tell you something. If you're a legal immigrant and you've gone through the process and it took you 7 or 8 years, you have a different outlook on things than if you have snuck in here illegally with malice and forethought, with crime or whatever on your mind. We've got Atlanta has turned into the sex trafficking hub of the Southeast. It's not acceptable, ladies and gentlemen. Too many drugs, too many people being hustled in here. We want to do the right thing. We want to protect this country. We want to offer a way for legal immigrants who want to work to come here. We don't want to hate anybody. We want to welcome you with open arms. But what we want is to obey the law and support Donald Trump. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to begin the walk the corner, and let's chant Trump, Trump. How many were proud of his executive order yesterday? Well, let's walk down there and let's chant Trump, Trump, Trump. And if you need any signs, here's some signs. We've got signs over there.
Okay.
We've got plenty of signs.
You gonna take a mic with you in this one?
Yeah. Hold on. There you are. Baby, you're indispensable to me. Will you watch group stuff while I go down there? Do you know? I want to introduce you. This is my right-hand person. I don't know what. I could not do all this without my boyfriend. He's here in support and helping. Thank you, Jason. Love you. Okay, let's go. Let's chant. Once everybody gets a sign.
I got a back as June. I can't.
Oh, yeah.
They don't report illegal aliens, crimes. They don't check into the crimes. They don't lie. They just let them go. So Robert Page is putting
Trump. Come on, folks. Let's go. You can talk louder than that. Let's show love for the president. Trump.
Conservatives for America. Conservatives for America. Save our country.
Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
QAnon. Build the wall. Build the wall. Build the wall.
Nice.
How much? Wall to put them all. $20, guys.
$20 a hat.
$20 a hat.
They cost 40 at Trump Tower. So how much? They cost 40 at Trump Tower up in New York.
Tell me what you got. Explain the inventory.
Make America great again. Mega hats, man.
Which is some best sellers?
The red make America great. That's the king.
This one right here?
That's the one.
That's number one?
That's number one every day of the week.
What's number two?
Number two is going to be the Trump 2020 Keep America Great.
Trump 2020 is number two. All right. $10, folks. I wish you could order online right now, huh?
Yes.
Wish you could order.
Yeah.
All my viewers could order online. That's a nice hat. What about the border hat? Let me see. Pick it up. Show it to me, man. Look at the pitch.
Build a wall to port them all.
That's okay. Nice. What else?
That's the one, man.
All right.
Build a wall to port them all, but that's pretty much it.
That's not bad, 20 bucks. That's
Yes,
actually
sir.
pretty good.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
How about you got 2 hours?
I hope they let us use the bathroom. So.
Is the Atlanta skyline? We're being told to stay on this side of the black line.
Thank you, that's beautiful. That's your $5 bill up for you, buddy.
I appreciate that, man.
God bless you, man. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing clarinet for about 3 years, 3 or 4 years.
Hey, man, how old are you? You're my son's age. You're my son's age.
20. I don't want to give you your money.
I don't.
If you can pull some money out of there, like give me 17 back, man. I'll give you 3.
Here we are.
Here we go. We big supporters over here. Come on, Trump supporters. Put this money over here. Come on.
Bill Dunn, this would be a young man to interview while he's here.
I don't have boogers on my nose, do I?
Pardon?
I don't have boogers on my nose, do I?
So, why are you here? Why do you support our president?
Oh, thank you. I'm here because I support our country. A lot of people ask, do you support our president? I say I support my country first. And my president is the one who is fulfilling his role properly according to the Constitution. I support Trump as much as he supports our Constitution, and the man is on point with our Constitution right now. He's the most pro-American president that I've seen in my lifetime. I do. So they ask me, why do you support Trump? I support Trump because the man stands for America. He's protecting the values of our Constitution, and the man is not faltering on his morals when it comes to the country and our values. A lot of people say he's racist, that he's xenophobic, that he's this and that.
I'm Jewish. He's not an anti-Semite.
He's not an anti-Semite. His children,
I'm Jewish.
his children,
He loves
everybody.
everybody.
His children are Jewish. They say he's a racist. The man has spent decades advocating on behalf of minorities, not only homosexuals, the Jews, the blacks, everybody, because race does not matter to President Trump. His country matters, and he will protect his people in his country, no matter what your color is, no matter what your religion is. He believes in America, and that is why I support President Trump. That's why I got out here. I got my flag, I got my shirt, and I got my hat. Not to protest CNN, but to inform everyone around CNN so that they won't be susceptible to that deception. Because all it takes is a little education to get people to understand that they're
covered in the American flag.
Yes, sir. It just takes education. A lot of people have been deceived. And if you can come to them with sound logic and reasoning enough to get them to understand that maybe what they've heard is not the truth, they will walk away and they will start doing their own research. And that is the greatest danger to CNN. People who are informing themselves. But I support Trump because Trump supports America. I love my country more than I can even put into words. So, MAGA, make America great again. Keep America great 2020. Get out to vote and inform yourselves. No, I've always been conservative. Yes, sir. I can't be Christian and not be conservative. I don't see how some people do it.
I know.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? Just tell them I'm here?
Yes, and tell them why you made that sign.
I made that sign because I'm tired of the lying bull crap. Okay, come on over here. See this sign? See this sign? CNN, Communist News Network, number one untrustworthy views. They have a hashtag that says facts first. I say facts last. They lie to us, they twist the truth, they deceive us. We want the truth. The only truth we get, first of all, the main truth we get is from the Word of God. Second truth we get is from people like us that are true patriots, that give a dang about this country and want to make it great again. That's why we're behind our president. That's why we're doing this. That's why we're saying CNN, MSNBC, enough is enough. We want the truth. I'm a mom, a grandma, a great-grandma. I'm an Army brat. My husband's a Marine, retired law enforcement officer. We want this country to stay the way it is. We don't want it to turn socialist or communist.
What's the biggest piece of, don't go anywhere. Where's the biggest piece of fake news you think?
The biggest...
Hold this.
Biggest piece of fake news, I don't know where to start, to be honest with you. I mean, I just got to where I quit watching the news because it's all fake. But people've got to educate themselves. Our youth have been indoctrinated in the schools, and they're believing socialism is a good thing. And if they just look and see what's going on in Venezuela, all these other countries, it's not a good thing. I've run into so many people here that are visiting from China. They say, we got a wall, it's good, you know? I mean, hey, we've got to build our wall. They're trying to say that it's a non-issue. It's a very big issue. Trump.
How did it happen? I want to know. So I'm going to talk about this for the county commissioner. And the murder of Trump is in jail right now.
Oh, we're gonna be on.
She was like, that's actually holy cow, she's gonna have a heart attack.
So the only people who get rich in socialism are the socialists.
No, the hierarchy.
Thank you, Trump. Thank you, forever.
This young lady. Hey, we have Chihuahuas for Trump.
Hi.
Chihuahuas for Trump.
This is Duke. Come here, Duke. Okay, so, excuse me, hi. I want to say that I want CNN to fire Anna Navarro. She is the horrible human being who was filing her fingernails while they were talking about dead Americans killed by illegal aliens. And she's an anti-American piece of garbage, and she came here from a foreign country, and she should be grateful for us instead of pretending that our dead don't matter. Thank you very much.
Trump folks! Just so you know, big league politics is carrying this lie. Big league politics. Patrick Howley, they're the group that broke the news story about the Virginia governor. They're carrying this lie. Be sure to go and read Big League Politics.
Where is that cat? Is that cat? Where's that cat?
They're carrying our live stream.
Yeah, you hear that? Big league politics.
I want justice for Robert Page because I'm here representing him. He's from Clayton County, Georgia. He's put into 25 body parts. His head is at the Georgia GBI along with other parts of his body, and it's been covered up by CNN and all the local media. And the murderer his name is Ponce Menendez, is over in the Clayton County Jail right now as we speak. And the county was very strange when I called to ask questions about where the murderer was, but I did get the information straight from the jail. Also, I need people to realize that their lives are all in danger, not just Robert Page's, but people all over the country. This was a stash house being used by the illegal aliens, and it's been covered up by the entire county and the state. And this house needs to be removed and seized by the county and the government. Robert Page was a pastor and also a member of Jehovah's Witnesses. And I ran into 2 Jehovah's Witnesses today that actually knew him at the MARTA station, and I plan on getting back with them when I get back over there to get some information about his wife and find out if we can get a help or GoFundMe going for her. We need more information spread out there about this murder, and we need to find out if this person was in a gang and what other activities are going on in Clayton County, because that is our new refugee and illegal alien zone. It's moved from Buford Highway and Gwinnett into Clayton County, and Clayton County is doing nothing but harboring illegal aliens. Thank you.
We're going to start walking back towards CNN's banner.
Okay.
Communist News Network. And we're going to
Oh, there's Joe right there.
Got my details.
Until everybody's good.
Fill it in. And then the U.S.
Pierre.
No socialism, U.S.
Lock her up!
I've got the guy that bought the bus. Hold on.
We're getting better at it. Okay, all right.
Big league politics. I thought it would be a nice touch.
Who's he with?
Luke Livingston's live stream.
What?
He's live streaming. Okay, tell me when you're ready. Okay. Okay, this young man actually bought the Trump bus, arranged for the Trump. In Georgia, we call it the Trump bus. Come in and they dropped a lot of people off that come to the rally. He's attended every one of the CNN events that we have, and I wanted to give him a few words and shout out to Big League Politics. Thank you for carrying this on your website, your very, very good website for Big League Politics. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, I'm Joe Webb. I'm from Cobb County, Atlanta, Georgia, and the reason I'm here is to show people it's okay to wear a MAGA hat out in public, that we support Donald Trump, we support his growing the economy, his work with the border, starting to clean out the swamp, and it's just an awesome day to be an American. Everybody was a little bit afraid to shine up today because it was rain, but God has blessed us with an absolutely beautiful day. Our prayers keep going out to the president and everybody that supports him, and we pray that others will tend to keep joining him with our fight. We have got to stop globalism at its source. The biggest source happens to be the United States of all places, a country that absolutely loves freedom and liberty, and we're giving it away to all these people that have not earned it. So the big thing is we're glad to be here today, and we want everybody to keep on wearing their MAGA hats. And in fact, I was riding the bus around a while ago. We got very positive response from about 90+% of the folks we saw. We had a few people trying to show us their IQ, which happened to be 1. And also we had a few people that thought they were going to have sex with Donald Trump. But anyway, we read between the lines and figured out they were not the good guys. So anyway, God bless America, God bless Donald Trump and First Lady Melania, and keep on keeping on. Woo!
How many people do you have in that book?
13.
Trump 2020, make liberals cry again.
CNN sucks. 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 CNN sucks.
Under Trump is our president. He's your president.
I tell you what,
Trump is my president. You say no. Trump is your president. If you don't like it, deal with it.
That's okay.
Okay.
Are you guys ready to work for 2020?
I'm not trying to be. I let her talk. Yes. That's why I brought my boy first.
Yeah.
Now, the folks on the left have already talked about protesting Donald Trump, declaring a national emergency to protect and secure our border. If they have protests, are you willing to come out for rallies to support our president?
Yeah!
No! Let's tell him, build the wall! Build the wall! Build that wall! Build that wall! Build that wall! Build that wall!
Build that wall! Build that wall! Okay, cool. I'll
Okay. Anybody else would like to say why you're here? Please come up.
There's another reason I'm here too. Why? I'm here in support of the Covington High School boys that were harassed while wearing their MAGA hats and lied about for being something they weren't doing. They were totally lied about, the boys in D.C. Yes. And it's for our children. They represent our children. Our children are being harassed.
And the Archdiocese did not shame on them. Shame on them. They did not stick up for those boys.
I'm Catholic, and I'll tell you what. I'm disgusted by what's going on with the church.
They were bullied too.
Disgusted.
The Archdiocese church. They were bullied.
Stand for life. Stand for dignity. Stop hiding your sins.
Excommunicate Cuomo.
Yes. Stand up for the unborn. Stand up for your own boys. Those boys were there standing for life, for crying out loud.
Yes, thank you for supporting the Covington boys and all of our children.
Absolutely. Excommunicate
Like 300
Cuomo.
viewers just on Facebook.
Absolutely. Everyone get your kids out at these events because they're being indoctrinated at school. The only way to combat it is to get them over to these events. Let them see the other side of it. My daughter comes to most of the events for that reason. The only indoctrinator is me.
Yes,
and God.
Build that wall. We got other comments here.
And we know the Pope is a puppet. We know he's a puppet. He's not a real Pope. He's a false Pope.
The Pope is a puppet.
Benedict XVI.
Yeah, right. Catholics need to wake up.
Wake up and admit it.
The
sooner we Catholics wake up, the sooner we can get rid of this evil.
All right, thank you,
never get rid of
Marianne.
evil.
Thank you, Holly, Dee, Edna, Dee, Lawrence, Jane, Maria, Brummel,
Spread the truth.
Holly. Thank you for watching on Facebook on Main Street Patriots Facebook page. Share this live stream. Share this live stream. Invite people to follow Main Street Patriots Facebook page. Good.
Hello everyone, my name is Olivia. I'm from Philippines and I am encouraging my fellow Filipino Americans that recently immigrated to America. Let's make this country great again and support Donald Trump. Mabuhay kayong lahat. We support immigrations, but legal immigrants, okay? That assimilate, that works hard. And we love this country, so come on out and support Donald Trump. I love you all. Mabuhay.
Downtown Atlanta, the CNN headquarters, the city where CNN began 20 years ago.
Conservatives for Energy Freedom, and then we don't know
smarter than his dad. And it's sad. Just like he said, just like that, we need to break down
Yeah, got some good shots today.
It's nice and solid.
What I'm hoping for is we have another 9/12 rally up in D.C. That's a lot of people. I think all Debbie Doe is working.
So, I mean, it's horrible. How much money did she have to pay? I don't know.
This is a while ago. She's got, I mean, she's got a 7-year-old. So I'm sure that kid was born here. A nice lady and everything, but still. Oh, I know.
Sir, off the property with the camera.
Justice for Robert Page.
El Salvador, that's a French lady. You know why they came to America? They woke up one day, she opened up the bag, during the communist revolution.
We can't wait till the bus gets here.
Tell that boy to kiss it.
This crowd has been, I wasn't expecting this big, or I would have got a permit. That's why you see police everywhere.
Well, everybody thought it was going to rain. I invited about 50 that didn't come. They thought it was going to rain.
No, but I thought it was a better crowd than the best event that we've had here. And
I've been to several other ones that didn't have this many people.
No, and I think next time we'll have to get a permit because they were watching everything. And I think next time we'll have to get a permit. But the boys in blue with the Atlanta City Police have been phenomenal. Keeping the place super nice. Shout out to the Atlanta Police Department and the boys in blue. Thank you. And we're waiting for the Trump bus.
The police.
And by the way, we're going to be doing this again, so I'll let you know. Go to, if you want to keep up with us, go to Main Street Patriots, our Facebook page. And we post events and all of that. So
Like Facebook, you got to like the page, right?
you've got to like the Facebook page, Main Street Patriots. And make sure it's the page, not the group we have, and we'll keep you up to date. So we're going to be busy. We're going to be doing this. We've got to be willing to be just as energized defending our president as the left is. And that's what we're doing now. And now we're waiting on the Trump bus. Trump bus is coming back, and this crowd will explode in applause when the Trump bus comes back. But I can tell you something that's been, something that I've really been surprised about. And we had the same thing last time. We've had people on the street, not even here, are telling us, thank you for being here, thank you for supporting the president. We had a married couple from Queens, New York, that actually thanked us for being here. They picked up a hat, they picked up signs, and they had their picture made in front of the big CNN signs. And they said, thank you for supporting our president. I encourage you, if you're watching this, you don't live in Georgia, you live in other states, you can do the same thing that we're doing here. You may not have CNN there, but pick a big area of your city or county that you live in, just get out on street corners and wave pro-Trump signs. You can do it. You don't have to live in a big area like Atlanta is. Do it in your town. Get 5, 10 people together. Hold up Trump signs on a busy afternoon or events. Hold up these hats. These hats. Wear your hats. Show people who Trump supporters are. And destroy the narrative that CNN and other fake news organizations have that portray us and Trump supporters as being radicals, of being racist, and things like that. You can do it. You can do it in your area, in your neighborhood. Just get 5 people together, get on the street corner and wave signs. It's about draining the swamp, but you can do it in your area. If you're in Georgia, in South Georgia or extreme North Georgia, and you don't want to come to Atlanta, if you live in another state, do this in your state. Because people need to know we're not afraid to show support for our president. Thank you.
Is the Tea Party, the Patriot movement, is it still relevant?
Oh yeah, it's still. It's around, you see, drain the swamp.